All right.
Oh, we're back.
We are. We are
It's funny. I
back.
was just looking. Well, first off, welcome to another edition of Live Feed Reed. I'm Paul Reed, your host. The Ed McMahon to my Johnny Carson, Jason Crawford appearing live from Tallahassee, who's
Yes,
fixing to get some winter weather up
we are.
there.
Yep.
Yeah. I was
Pretty
just laughing.
cold.
So, Millie, if you guys have the book, which you don't, but if you did, you'd see Millie, my Australian Shepherd. There she is. She turned 4 years old today. And it's funny,
Yeah, she's right there. Right there. I just
Millie.
love her. Yeah.
So
Sorry.
it's funny when I got here, Michelle had birthday balloons for ribbons, presents, a little Millie cake. So
Millie Day.
I videotape her, right? And so I put it on Snapchat to my friends and family. I don't do everybody. Leanne looks at her. She goes, Millie gets a birthday party. She goes, you forgot my birthday last year.
Oh no.
Oh, that was pretty funny. So
Oh
Millie, I
no.
don't know, you probably can't see it, but uh, she has she has a little tiara hat on, a little
Yeah,
sign on the Queen, and she had a birthday cake, so it was pretty funny.
that's
So yeah,
great.
happy birthday to Millie,
Happy birthday, Millie.
4 years old. Ooh, it seems like only yesterday she was about this big little puppy.
Yeah.
So today we caught a case, as we do, believe it or not, and it is a case where a our client is driving down State Road 60 over here in Bartow, which is 30 to 40 minutes east of Brandon. And
Hmm.
it's literally a very rural
Oh
country
yeah.
road.
Oh
And
yeah.
so some of the times, Jason and I talk about the upcoming show, but literally very often because he kind of logs on and I've done some research or not. And as you can tell, he asks questions because we don't sit here and prep like a radio station.
No.
So
We have real
I,
lives too.
I sent him a video and uh, and
Yes.
then, and he's going to kind of show it you people in TV land. Now I can't see it, but I've watched it,
Yep.
and then we'll chat about what one needs to do if this happens to you. So,
All right.
Jason, without further ado,
Roll
go ahead
that
and
beautiful bean
once
footage.
or twice, or however you want to do it. I'll sit here and just mind my own business.
I'll just let it play. Yeah. Still driving the road. Music loud. Oh. Yeah, let's get back home. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, there's the broken glass. Oh. Okay.
So play
There
it
was
one time.
more.
Yes, play it
What?
from the beginning, I guess, and let
Okay.
it
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. One more time. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what's going on. Obviously, well, maybe you see what's going on.
See if I can pause it. Okay. There it is. I've paused it. Oh. Yeah. Okay. What is that? That is a. That's not a deer. It's too big. Horse? No. There's udders or something.
It's a cow.
It's, yeah, okay. It is a cow. Okay. All right. And then you see the broken glass. Did the car flip? Oh, and then it gets hit again.
Yeah, he got rear-ended by a semi.
No way.
Way.
Wow. Are they?
Yeah.
Is the person okay? What were they? What was that? A truck they were driving?
Well, it's Jackie's case, so I didn't delve into it. No, it's not a truck though.
Okay.
Uh, but I do have pictures. I guess I should have sent them. No, strangely enough, the car is totaled,
Wow.
and the guy basically walked out unscathed with minor injuries at
Allegedly.
best.
Oh, allegedly.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So
Okay. So walk me through. You know, there's no other vehicle. Well, the one who hit him is involved, but like, walk me through. This isn't negligence, or is it negligence? Is this from someone's
yeah. Well,
pasture? Like, where do we
this
go
is
with this?
well. Here's the thing, and again, this is Jackie's case, but I've done these cow cases, horse cases, and it's called the Warren Act, WARREN, but it's Florida Statute 588,
Okay.
Chapter 588, and it deals with livestock owners' liability for
Okay.
this type of incident. But it's not easy as you think. The client's like, well, there's the farm,
Right.
there's the cow.
Right.
Needs to pay for my because the client had the minimal coverage, so he doesn't have collision.
Oh
He needs
man.
to pay for my car and my injuries.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, the problem with this is so basically, let's just read the statute. It says
Okay.
that it's 588, and then there's a bunch of subsections, but it says a livestock owner is liable for damages only if they intentionally, willfully, carelessly, or negligently allowed an animal, in this case, to stray onto the public roads. It says,
Mm.
here's the deal. You cannot automatically hold an owner responsible just because their cow was on the road. And people think, well, wait, it's their cow, it's on the road, they're at fault. Oh, it's way more difficult than that.
Wow.
You, you have to prove that they basically, there's two or three things among a few others, but you have to prove that they failed to maintain their fence, and that's how the cow got out, left the gate open, and that's how the cow got out, or ignored previous escapes. That one is difficult because you'll have to go to the neighbor or neighbors, and this one there really are none. This is kind of on State Road 60, and the neighbors are an industrial plant and something else. But ignored previous escapes. If you could go to a
Yeah.
neighbor, they would say, yeah, his cows were out all the time. That
Yeah.
one's
Okay.
not. That's not so easy.
Yeah.
It says strict liability does not apply in Florida, meaning just because it's your cow doesn't mean you're responsible. And you say, well, that doesn't make sense. But remember, Florida comes from a long history of agriculture and livestock and horses,
Right.
and so it used to be an open range state, meaning, hey, the cows were and the horses and such were free to roam, and if you happen to come upon them on the roadway, and sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
They changed it, I believe. I want to say, several years ago,
Mm.
to a closed range, meaning the farmer or the owner of the livestock, horse and so forth, has a duty to fence in the cattle, and there's
Yeah.
a step as what the fence has to be, and this, that, and the other. Now, here's your problem.
Yeah.
Well, let me.
Well,
So go ahead.
Barbara chimed in. She says, "Remember when we were going to DC and we saw a car in front of us in Georgia? Saw the car hit a deer."
Yes.
And she's laughing. This is
No, I do
different. This would be
recall.
different though than deer, right?
Yeah, the
Because
deer, nobody owns the deer. You're
right.
just
Okay.
on that one,
Yeah.
you're just screwed.
Oh
Screwed,
man.
Mom.
Oh
But I
man.
do remember, and it was the middle of the night, and it was old timers, and it trashed their car. Think about it.
Mm.
A deer can be
Oh yeah, dude.
a couple hundred pounds. So I
Big old boys.
remember
Yeah.
we stopped and waited, I think, for a tow truck and things of that nature. But
Mm.
yeah, I remember well, and if Mom remembers, Grandma Reed lived right over here, a couple of miles from the office, and one Christmas Eve, somebody was riding a horse and it got smoked.
No
And
way.
yeah, and I believe one of the neighbors, because I guess when you have a horse, and it was pretty bad. I remember this was why I'm kind of deranged and otherwise not normal. Watched the guy pop a cap in the horse because it was suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oof. Oh,
Yeah,
that's rough.
so yeah,
That's
so
rough.
it happens,
Yeah.
and so as you see on this case, the guy's lucky that he's alive because
Yeah.
A, it was a big cow,
Yes.
but B, dude, he got smoked by a
In
semi
the
a few
semi.
seconds later.
That is
Now
just
the issue
lucky.
is there's twofold. We're gonna stick with the cow, but did the semi have time to stop and things of that nature? Could have just seen
Yeah.
it. Those are things Jackie has to work through.
Right.
I think it happened pretty quick,
Yeah.
and it's a dark road, so that's a tough one as far as the semi having responsibility and being negligent. Here's what happens. So at this point, and we got the case, a week or two, 10 days later. So the investigation part of it is going to be problematic. But number one, you
Oh
have to
man.
prove whose cow it is. And just because there's 100 head of cow across the street, That doesn't mean that's my cow.
Right.
And I will tell you this, on a case in Sarasota, Bradenton, off of State Road 70, oof, 25 years ago,
Yeah.
a uh, a semi tractor trailer that we represented hit a cow, and by the time the police and the hazmat, because he spilled his oil all over the road, it was a real mess, gets
Oh
out
yeah.
there, guess what was missing?
Oh, the head?
The cow's ear,
Ear. Okay. Yeah.
the flap. You know why?
Yeah, to identify it, who it belonged
Yeah,
to.
that's
Yeah.
where the tag was.
No
So the
evidence,
owner
no
got there.
evidence.
I just came out to see what had happened, and
That cow
I
came
have
out of
no
nowhere.
idea whose
Literally.
that cow belongs to.
Yeah, right, right.
Guess what? We could not hold
Mm.
the landowner, the cow owner, the property owner, the livestock owner responsible.
Paul
It,
Hess.
it, I'm just letting you know. So moving to
Yeah.
this one, that's the first thing
Yeah.
you have to prove. You know,
Understood.
who does the cow belong to? What would you? And it's kind of sad that you might have to do this, because if you're injured, you may ask someone else to do it. You got to look for a tag,
Yep.
or a brand,
Yeah.
or some other identifying information that will link that cow to the property owner, the
Now you said
livestock owner.
she was still doing the investigation. You guys got it like 10 days after. Did they
Yeah,
would
the cow's gone.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like
Yeah, no,
what
that's just it.
did it wander off from this, or was it like
Well, of course it did.
yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so that's number one. First
yeah,
thing and foremost, you got to prove who the cow belonged to. Most
understood.
people aren't thinking that way. The
I
cow
know.
gets,
Yeah.
and some police officers in the middle of the night, you're
Yeah.
crashed. I don't know whether they care or not. Get the cow out, clear the road. Let me
Right.
write my report and move on. So they
Right.
don't necessarily identify the cow for you. And once that cow's gone and you haven't been able to identify who it belongs to, your case is over at that point.
Mm,
Let's say, though, you're able to identify the cow.
right.
Uh, what's your next problem? Well, remember, it's not
Negligence.
strict liability. Just because it's my cow, you still have to prove that how the cow got out of the fence,
Yep.
and that I was negligent in allowing it.
Yeah.
So the next thing you've got to do, which this is a big property, you would
Yes.
have to walk the property
Yeah.
outside and
Yep.
find out if there is a hole or a dilapidated or otherwise fence that is in such
Yeah.
disrepair to allow the cow out.
And I was looking at the statute you were reading. There's also a definition for what constitutes a legal fence.
Yes, there is.
So you kind of have
Yeah.
to also make
Ah.
sure. Yeah.
And look, if this was easy, Jason, everybody'd do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's those are some of the things. Okay, but let's
Mhm.
say you walk the property. It takes you 2 hours to walk around this, and the fence is not in such disrepair that the cow
Mhm.
didn't get out.
Mhm.
You think, well, let me go look at the gate, see if the gate is open, right? If the
Yeah.
gate's open, I win, right?
No.
And why don't I win? You are correct, but why
Because
don't I win?
it doesn't prove the circumstances at the time
Does it prove that a third party, some kid,
or
some
that.
vandal, or someone else opened the gate? I
Right.
can tell you what the livestock owner is going to say.
Oh no,
Well,
everything's.
when I fed the cows and checked on them, that
I
gate was closed
always. Yep.
when I went to bed.
Yep.
So I have no idea how that gate got open and how that cow got out.
Yep. Yep.
So, uh, you know, just because
Yeah.
you hit a horse or hit a cow, that's only the beginning of your problems. Now here's
Yes.
with our client, he had the minimal coverage. His car's
Oof.
totaled. God bless Jackie. We'll see if she can pull a rabbit out of a hat, because
Yeah.
at this point, that's what she would have to do. Because to
Oh
get
man.
this guy his car, fixed, or it's totaled, but get him the fair market value for the
Right.
car and get him some
Replaced.
compensation for his injuries.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Oof.
And here's another kicker on top of
Okay.
that.
All right.
Someone he had said, "Well, what about my uninsured motorist coverage?" Right.
Okay.
Well, uninsured motorist coverage is it's a car involved,
I was gonna
not
say
an
if you hit another vehicle.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's a good thought, but it don't apply. You know. Uh,
I mean, you could maybe try to argue that the cow is in some way, shape, or form to be considered a vehicle if could be
well,
riding at certain
you cannot.
times.
This ain't the Amish up in Pennsylvania, and your automobile insurance will has a definition of cars and
Yeah.
such. So
Correct. Correct.
here's the deal though. Let's just
Man.
even if you're not hurt,
Yeah.
maybe you don't have collision coverage. That's
Yeah.
if you want your car fixed by the cow owner, those are the steps you're going to have to take. You're going to have to basically, not necessarily that night, even though I can tell you when the cow owner finds out his cow smoked somebody, they're going to
Yeah.
be quick to try to look to see if the fences has any kind of issues with it, and repair it. But then so what you want to do is, if not that night or day, you want to get back out there that next day, and see if you can find out how that cow got out. Maybe you would want to, and you got to be careful because you're somebody else's property. You may want to see what kind of a locking mechanism is on the
Mhm.
gate. Is it old? Does it look in disrepair? Are the
Right.
bolts sticking out? All of these things, which nobody really does, or no
Yeah.
one even thinks to do. They just say, "Look, there's a cow pasture. I hit a
Yeah.
cow. That's the person that's responsible."
Hmm.
And that's far from how this works.
Yes. So what you're saying is, unless Jackie is really, really good at what she does, and she is,
You have a
but
new message.
he
What?
might be waiting till the cows come home to get paid for this.
Boy, that's a yes. He may very well be waiting for the cows to come home.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry,
I feel
Paul.
bad for him. Well, and I'll tell you this. I mean, we kind of making light of it.
Yeah.
Luckily, guy wasn't killed.
Yeah, no, he's very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Yeah, because what this dude, I can I share screens here or no?
You
Or
can.
not really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, go
Let me
ahead.
see if I can. Let me see if I can find it because it's Jackie's WH. What was his name?
Don't say it.
Oh, I'm not
Don't think out
gonna.
loud. Don't think out loud yet. No, but it's interesting. I'll while you're looking, I'll talk.
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
you were making me think of some things. Aurora is headed for something called Teen Pact at the beginning of February, where they have to write their own bill. And I was looking over the bill that she proposed and
Hold
wrote.
on a second. Oh, hey, what was the cow guy's name again? Okay. What? I'm on a, yeah, I'm on a live feed read. Sorry, tell Carl I have to wait. Let me see.
Yeah.
Never stops.
No, 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 it doesn't. You'd be interested in reading the bill that she proposed, though. But she had to go through. Here's the purpose. Here's definitions. Here's the argument. Here's this.
Yeah. Oh,
Here's
that's
the
good.
proposed bill.
Okay, hold on.
It's
Let me get a
interesting,
good one here.
but it's
Woo.
there's so many
Oh,
things you have to be
I don't
aware
want to show
of.
the cow. Okay.
Man, you have pictures of the cow too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do. All right. So what do I do? Hit the
just hit
share.
share screen, and I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. And
There'll be a
then
little.
it's number two. Hit
Hmm.
share again.
There you go. Yep. So I can see your PDF. There it is. Yeah.
See the car?
Oh my word. Uh huh.
Yeah. Let me see if I scroll down, will it pick that up?
Yes.
So there's the front of the car.
Oh man, that cow did some damage. The roof, I'm
Yeah.
guessing, just got smushed in from the impact.
The
It
truck, the
rolled?
semi. Yeah, the
Yeah.
semi like drove over him.
Oh,
Dude, how this
wow.
guy, I mean, I'll tell
What?
you what. Yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah. He went over, up and over.
Yeah, God bless our client that he's still with us.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll stop sharing.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
Wow,
so either
man.
way,
So it's serious. We're joking, but it's serious.
if people are wondering, that's what a total loss of a car looks like. You
Yeah.
can't fix that. Hey, Spicoli, you can't fix it.
Yeah.
My dad's
No,
got an
that's,
awesome set of tools. That's
yeah.
Fast Times at Mon High, if you haven't seen it, great movie.
Old
All
school.
right, well,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
that's all I have for you.
All right.
The legislative body of the state of Florida is up doing their thing, which is
They are.
basically screwing up things. Um,
It's going to be an interesting session, man.
Jason, what is the Tallahassee? If you don't know individuals out there in TV world, but you probably should, from Albuquerque, New Mexico to New England and above, there's a 2,000-mile ice storm coming.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
2,000 miles. And Leanne, of course, has got little Bailey up in New York, and they're supposed to get 12 to 15 inches of snow. I says, well,
Ooh.
Bailey's a Florida girl. She's gonna, I'll be waiting to see how she handles that.
Yeah,
But,
that's a lot.
here in sunny Florida, we've got the, lows up, 50, 60 to 80, 80, 80. Now, Tallahassee,
Yeah,
as the
it's going
crow
to get
flies,
cold.
is a couple hundred miles away, but it can really be cold up there.
Yeah, it's going to get real cold. Yeah, it's going to drop
Yeah,
after the
hell, I don't
water.
know. Are they talking about snow?
Um, kind of not barely. It's one of those things where we pretty much have gotten just warm enough, just long enough to hit
Gotcha.
like freezing rain or something like that, or
Yeah,
it'll
yeah. It's just
yeah.
it's not going to drop down that far.
Yeah,
Well,
not
that's
that far,
good.
not long enough, I think. Yeah. We'll
All
see
right.
though. I mean, we'll see what,
Yeah.
it's all
All
guesstimation
right.
and
Well,
measures, but yeah.
it's 1:25. That's all I have for you.
Okay.
Jason, you have anything?
No, but I do want to send you one of Aurora's bills and let you read it over
Oh, that's
if you
fine.
would.
Yeah, that's his.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of Jason's 40 children.
I get
And
more every
so
time we talk. What?
you do. Yeah.
Not really.
Somebody's emailed Jason like a pamphlet on how to prevent having more children. Because
Vasectomy
evidently
discounts? Is that what you?
Jason doesn't know how this works. All right, get us out of here.
Yeah, you got it. Oh man.
Reed and Reed, it's like having a lawyer in the family.